is Just So You Know Moments with a Twist. Your host, Dr. Jackson Dean, the Pen Slayer. You ready? Let's go. Just so you know, moments with a twist.
This Just So You Know moment is brought to you by Dr. LaShonda Jackson and Jackson Dean Investments. Just so you know, Dr. Jackson Dean, the Pen Slayer, and TV talk show queen, says, I am a talk show host, a speaker, a life and success strategist, and an author. I inspire, empower, and coach others to be the best version of themselves. Welcome to Just So You Know Moments with a Twist. I am your host, Dr. LaShonda Jackson. How y'all doing out there? Are we moving along? Let's see. Hey. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please like and share. Like and share, 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 and hold some watch parties. And please be interactive and participative. You know, I always ask that and I always appreciate that. First and foremost, let's start with I always give thanks to God, as well as all of these social media outlets for the opportunity to have a virtual practice lab to use on my way to my worldwide, nationally, and internationally syndicated internet, radio, and TV talk show. So I'm looking at Facebook right here, and it looks like my main post is still staying on there. Is that what y'all seeing? Let me know whether you can hear me or not. I'm gonna ask right quick. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? But let's just go on with our disclaimer. If anything should happen, such as my computer falls off the desk or I fall out the chair, we're gonna just keep rolling right through this bad boy like nothing ever happened. With the exception of you can't hear me. If you can't hear me, always let me know you can't hear me. So I see some lights going up, so you must can hear me. If you can hear me, give me some likes and love. I'd rather have some love. Give me some love. I like the likes too, but give me some love if you can hear me. First of all, did y'all see my TV talk show? I have a TV talk show. Oh my God. 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 I look. Do y'all remember that song from the Pointer Sisters from the 90s? I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. I know. Y'all remember that? Okay. Because I'm so excited. And this is so wonderful, wonderful. I am I'm ecstatic about the whole idea of this, and it's actually happening. And you know what? This is my opportunity solely to help others. This show is not about me, not about what I do. It's about what you do. It's about what you can do and what you want to do. And I just want to be that person to help you showcase it. That's what this show is about. Thank you, Mother, for saying yes. I appreciate that. When I asked if y'all can hear me, thank you. So that's the basis of my new TV talk show, is the fact that I want to help others showcase and promote their business. So if you have a business, if you have a service, if you're an author, if you're a singer, if you own a restaurant, if you're a chef, if you can play jacks real well, and you want the world to know about it, I'm your girl. Get in contact with me at just so you know moments with an S at gmail.com and let me know what you have going on. Let's talk about it and let's see what we can mesh together and get a show going on just to showcase you. This platform was built with mine, okay? Okay. So we're going to be on several TV channels. We're already on several TV channels. And we're on all of the social media platforms and streaming services out there. And pretty soon, we're going to be on every last one of them. God willing, God willing. We're going to be. And I want you all to be a part of this, okay? So if you haven't checked it out, please go to my page and take a look. Leave me some love. You know, I always want you to leave me some love. I always want love. Thank you for those purple hearts right there. That was a lot of love. Thank you. But go to my page. You can also go to my fan pages and leave love and encouraging words for me. Thank you so much. So, oh, and when you're on my page, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave some love and encouraging words, okay? So, we're still in the month of National Heart Awareness, okay? Are y'all doing your best with your heart awareness? Especially for women, because heart disease is the silent killer for women. Go red for women's heart disease all of this month, okay? And here are a few tips for heart disease awareness. Exercise, hydrate, watch your food intake, be conscious of the type of food that you eat, increase your vegetables and fruits, limit your red meat consumption, okay? Get your numbers. When I say get your numbers, that means your cholesterol, your A1C, your white blood count, all of that. Get all that stuff done so you can know what's going on. And if you don't understand your test results, get with your nurse or your doctor and say, hey, explain to me, what does this mean? Explain to me what range mean. Explain to me what low mean. Explain to me what high mean. And get them to tell you where you are and where you should be. Or if you where you should be, how you can remain there, how you can maintain that. That's what you want to do, okay? Ask your doctor to check your blood pressure and your cholesterol, okay? You need to own your lifestyle. This is your life that you're living, okay? Stop smoking, lose weight, exercise, eat healthy. All up to you, and no one can do it for you. You have to do it for yourself, okay? Realize what risks that you have. Look at your family medical history, okay? Find out whether heart disease is in your bloodline, whether cholesterol is in your bloodline, or whether diabetes is in your bloodline. Make healthy food choices for you and your family. Some of us have kiddos at home. We want to make sure that they eat healthy as well. You know, most kids like, I don't want to eat my vegetables. Sometimes you just got to put your foot down and say, hey, you need these vegetables and you're going to eat these vegetables, okay? We're not getting McDonald's. We're not getting Burger King. We're going to have a good, healthy meal. And that's your more vegetables than meat, more vegetables than bread. Size of your hand for your meat proteins, no bigger than that. And a big plate of vegetables, and have you some fruit for your dessert, okay? Don't be silent about this. Tell another woman, let her know that heart disease is the #1 silent killer of women, so that she can stay on the ball and keep a check of her numbers and keep in touch with her doctor to ensure that she's doing the right thing, okay? Because on the Just So You Know moment with a twist talk show, We aim to detect and correct. Detect and correct. So let's go. All right. Can I get some love? Can we get some love out there, please? All right. So last week's episode was entitled 2020 Vision, Grace and Mercy. Thank you for that love. I see it. Grace and mercy. I will summarize last week's episode by explaining the difference between the two again, okay? So, grace is God providing a provision that you don't deserve. Thank you for those purple hearts. Oh, thank you. Those are beautiful, beautiful. Mwah. Grace is God providing a provision for you that you don't deserve, okay? For example, none of us deserve a life as good as it is, but God has shown grace on us. So that's what grace is. That's what your example is. Grace. Mercy is God protecting you from the things that you do deserve. Y'all understand that? Mercy is God protecting you from some things that you do deserve. For example, many of us deserve worse than what we have, but God has granted us mercy. So bless our hearts and thank God because it could always be worse. That's your summary from last week's episode. This week's episode is entitled 2020 Vision, Check Your Frequency, okay? Check your frequency. We're still working in the 2020 vision, okay? Just so you know, Dr. Jackson Dean, the TV talk show queen, and the pen slayer says, sometimes it's not your fault. Sometimes you're not to blame. Sometimes they're not to blame. And sometimes it's not their fault. So now I know you're wondering, what is she talking about? What exactly is she talking about? Just so you know, sometimes it's more than a feeling of, I just don't like her or him for some reason. Sometimes it's more of a feeling of, where did this person come from? It's just something about them. I don't know what it is. I just can't put my finger on it, what it is. I have tried and I have tried and I have tried to figure it out what it is about him or her I just don't like. But I just can't put my finger on it. All I know is when this person, he or she, comes around, I just don't feel right. When he or she comes around, my mood does some weird stuff. It changes, it shifts, it goes all over the place, but it's never for the best, always for the worst. What is it? What exactly is it? What is it about this person that makes me feel so strange? We are not judging. We are not judging. We're not judging anyone because judgmental people seem to love to bring people down. That's not what we're doing. We're making observations. We are self-examining ourselves from the results of being around certain people. We're also examining what the person is presenting that is leading to a secondary issue or side effects in us. Okay? Thanks for those yellow hearts. So it's not being judgmental. You're examining. You're watching for yourself. You're taking a full observation of everything around you, your entire environment. That's what you're doing, okay? So what you do when this person or this environment you end up in. What can you do when you encounter a person that seems to throw you completely off balance whenever they are around? Dr. Jackson Dean's answer is check your frequency. Check your frequency. Check your frequency. Check your frequency. So, what is frequency? I'm glad you asked. Frequency is the rate of vibration. So, then, what is vibration? Okay. what is vibration? Vibration refers to the general energy and presence of something in the spiritual sense. Thanks for those yellow hearts. Thank you. It can be a person's energy, a person's attitude, a person's um, just their whole bearing. It also could be a place or a thing. Have you ever gone to a certain place and it's something about that place make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, or you get goosebumps all of a sudden and you just don't know why? You don't know why? It's because of the frequency of the vibration in the room, of the place, of the people that are all involved. Okay? The higher the vibration, the more spiritually connected is the atmosphere. So the higher the vibration, the more spiritual connecting in the atmosphere. So with this, I return to my previous question of what is it? What is it about him or her that whenever they come around, I just don't feel right? My mood change. Everything shifts and goes out of whack, but it's never for the best. What is it? What is it about the person that makes me feel so strange? Why do I always feel off or off balance when this person around me or when I'm in a certain place? The answer is you feel off balance and strange around this person or this place because the frequency that both of you share is not the same. It's not on the same wavelength. Your frequency doesn't match. Your mood changes for the worse because you and this person do not share a compatible frequency. Have you ever heard someone that says, me and this person don't vibe? We just don't vibe. Our vibe is off. You ever heard somebody say that? We don't vibe? What they mean is they don't share the same vibration because their frequency is not compatible. And everybody's frequency is not compatible, no matter how much you try, how much you want it to be, how much you wish it and will it. If it's not there, it's just not there. There are different types of vibration frequency. There's low, medium, high. People with low frequency generally vibe together with other people with low frequency. And the same goes for medium and high. People with medium frequency vibe with people with medium frequency. People with high frequencies vibe with people with high frequency. I know I asked you, why is it that when I'm with this certain person, or I'm around this certain person, I can't understand why I feel a certain way? Have you ever encountered somebody that you instantly hit it off? It was just something about it, y'all just high fiving and all of that because everything was all good when you met each other and you talked to each other and you experienced each other and you just vibed. That's what it is. It's a vibration. It's the frequency of your vibration. You and that person shares a matched of frequency of vibrations. That's what it means. And so when that person comes around and y'all are together, you're able to manage on and maintain an even keel. When one goes up, the other one goes up. When the other one goes down, the other one goes down. It just works out that way. And it's just hard to match up those other ones. A low with a high, or a medium with a low, or a low with a medium. You know what I mean, what I'm trying to say with that. So if you pay attention to your surroundings, when your vibration is on, you will learn to stay in environments conducive to maintaining and raising the level of your vibration frequency. And that's what I'm saying. When you start to take notice, and that's what we're doing tonight, we're examining. We're examining ourselves, and we're examining the people we're around. We're examining the places that we visit, and to see if those people or those places are a connection for us. Is it a match? And if you start to pay attention to what's going on around you and how it makes you feel, you'll know not to visit certain places. You'll know not to entertain certain people because it's not conducive to your vibration, your frequency, okay? You'll learn to stay in environments conducive to maintaining and raising your levels of vibration. You'll also recognize when your vibration frequency is off or off balance, okay? That's if you're paying attention to what's going on and how you feel. And when you have discovered that your or another person's vibration frequency doesn't match, you know that you must avoid that person. If you're trying to progress, if you're trying to do something, if you're trying to move forward, if you're trying to change your mindset, if you're trying to go in a upward mobility, if you're trying to change the trajectory of your life, you need to understand you can't work with levels lower vibration than yours because they don't match, okay? An unmatched frequency person is draining and unproductive to anything positive that a high vibration frequency person may have going on. The behavior of this person is also contagious. Remain around them long enough, you'll find yourself that you suffer from the same low vibrations. Just think back. Think back. Have you ever been around somebody where energy was just so low, and by the time that you finished being around them and when you left, your energy was low too? It happens. If you stay around them long enough, you will start to do the same things that they do. This will easily become your mindset as well. So Proverbs 13:20 says, walk with the wise and become wise. For companions of fools suffer harm. And that's just simply telling you, if you're wise, you need to be with wise people. If you're a fool, it's better to simply rid yourself of this type of frequency. But what if it's housed by someone you can't avoid? A sibling, a coworker, a colleague, a spouse, a business partner. What do you do when the vibration frequency just don't match? Number one, don't become receptive to their type of behavior. And I just said that. If you stay around them long enough, you will start to change and develop the same things that they have going on. You know, I always say, people say practice make perfect. I say practice make progress because nothing is perfect, okay? So if you remain in an environment where the environment that is constantly subjected to an incompatible vibration frequency, you would develop habits and principles of the same vibration and frequency. I mean, this is not rocket science here. Your mom and your dad told you when you was kids, birds of a feather flock together, right? Same thing here. Birds of a feather flock together. Whatever the group is doing, if you hanging with that group, guess what? In time, you'll be doing the same thing. Number two, don't be judgmental. Just because someone doesn't vibrate on the same frequency that you do doesn't make them any less of a person. It just means that they do things differently. That's all it means. It doesn't make, because your vibration is high doesn't make you any better than somebody whose vibration is low. Just because your vibration is low doesn't make you any better than somebody whose vibration is high. Okay? So don't be judgmental. It just, everybody's different. It's just simple as that. Everybody is different. 2 Peter 1:3 says, His divine power has given us everything we need for a godly life through our knowledge of Him who called us by His own glory and goodness. So what that means is, whatever you were made to be, that's what you're supposed to be. Okay? That's what I mean. It doesn't make you any less or any more than anyone else. Number 3, while understanding the different frequencies vibrate differently, it does not mean you need to adjust your frequency to match theirs unless it's your choice. Unless it's your choice. If you choose to change, if you choose to modify, if you choose to adjust, that needs to be a decision on your own. Now, whatever your frequency is, if it's getting you where you need to go, is doing what it needs to do for you, high five up top, good for you. Handle that. But if it doesn't, I ask anybody, anytime your situation does not meet your need, always try to elevate. Always try to advance. Change your mind, change your life. That's what I say, okay? But it's not necessarily mandatory that you adjust. It always has to be your choice, and you have a choice, okay? Number 4, it's one thing to promote in frequency, and that's a good thing. But it's a whole nother thing to demote in frequency. So let's say you're at real high frequency, you're getting things done, and it's working for you. But then you start hanging out with a lower frequency group, and to adjust and to be or conform with the group, you start to lower your frequency, become a part of this group. You don't want to do that, especially if the frequency that you were at, you've been just thriving in. You're just doing great. To go down in frequency can become very dissatisfying in your way of life. Who wants to do that? Who wants to be lower in their frequency? You want to keep it going, either maintain or advance. Just so you know. The frequency that you own is perfect for you, unless you choose. So my advice is to connect with people on your own frequency, because you will understand each other better, or find 1 or 2 people on a higher frequency and you and that person progress together. Don't go, if you're on a low frequency, don't go and get with a group of high frequency people and trying to break in with it. It's not going to work. You're going to get frustrated. They're going to be frustrated with you. Baby steps. You had to do some baby steps. That's why I said grab 1 or 2 people in a different frequency than you, and then work your way up in it. And then once you get to that next level, grab you 1 or 2 people from the next band and work your way through. Once you have advanced to the higher frequency, then you can invite more higher frequency individuals into your group. Okay? So now you know why you just could never figure out what it was about someone else that made you feel strange. Going forward, check your frequency with individuals and environments. And I can't stress that enough. Check it with environments too. I know I'm not the only person that has been somewhere and all of a sudden I have like this eerie feeling on me. When I get that eerie feeling, it's time for me to go. I know I'm not supposed to be. I know I'm not supposed to. Same way with people. If you get around somebody and all of a sudden it just don't feel right, get away from it. Get away from it. I like to say if it don't fit, don't force it. Because if you try to force something that don't fit, guess what? You're gonna be miserable in the long run. All right. So let's check and see. Anybody have any comments tonight? Y'all were pretty quiet tonight. Pretty quiet. I don't think anybody made any comments. Y'all were learning about frequency. I ain't mad at you. But guess what? It's email time. Email, dear Dr. Jackson Dean. Just so you know, dropped it. Dear Dr. Jackson Dean, just so you know, I had to write in to express just how proud I am of you for getting your own TV show. I have watched you on social media, and you are the perfect example of making the dash between your birth and death count. Yes, that's good. Birth and death count. You have done enough, as far as I have seen, for 20 people. I watched your TV show and I really loved it. When is the next episode coming out? I find myself waiting every Thursday night to watch your show because I go to church on Wednesdays. Keep up the good work, and I pray God's continued blessings on your life, on what you do. Can you please read my letter on the show? I want to show my daughters. My daughters' names are Carrie and Kinsley. Carrie is 15 and Kinsley is 12. Oh, yeah. You have beautiful hair. Constance J. from League City, Texas. Thank you, Constance. Let's see, what was your question? When is the next episode coming out? Oh, first of all, thank you so much for all the compliments, and thank you for watching my show. Thank you for watching my TV show as well. You're right. That dash in between birth and death is very important, and I'm trying my best to put as much as I can in that dash. And you all should too. Do as much as you can. Make that dash count. All right. Your question is, when is the next episode coming out? The next episode coming out should be in a matter of days. Today is Wednesday. The next episode should be out Saturday. I really do believe. I think it's Saturday. Let's see what else she said. Oh, hi Carrie, hi Kinsley. Thank y'all for watching with your mom. Oh, I also want to ask you all to please support my new TV show. When I stream it online, please watch it, make comments, like, share, and hold watch parties. Please do that for me. If you or anyone you know that is interested in showcasing your businesses, your services, books, art, music, your events, whatever, please ask them to contact us at justsoyouknowmoments@gmail.com. It's the same email that you use when you send emails to the social media show, but this is for the TV show. Thank you for those yellow hearts. Those are beautiful. So in conclusion, for this episode, this week of 2020 Vision, name of the show, 2020 Vision, check your frequency. Please join me next week, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Facebook Live, Periscope, YouTube, for another episode of Just So You Know Mamas with a Twist. For more information on Dr. LaShonda Jackson Dean, the services and the books that I offer, visit me online at www.drlashondajacksondean. Y'all next week. Bye-bye.